Hey guys, it's Casey Palmer from Casey Palmer Canadian Dad, and I'm here with Telling Tales to celebrate I Read Canadian Day and tell you a bit about reading in the Palmer household, favorite books, why we do what we do, and how better ways and strategies to get your kids reading. We read to our kids every night, encouraging them also to learn how to read themselves. At 7 and 5, it's still a transition stage, getting them into their own stories, but that doesn't mean they don't have their fan favorites of the books they like to read or like read to them every night. What are my children's favorite Canadian books to read? All right. First off is a classic. I'm gonna go with Robert Munch. Anything in the Robert Munch collection is a winner. There's, everything from The Mud Puddle to, in kindergarten we share everything. Like, they just have so many, Robert Munch has so many hits that my 5-year-old especially loves checking out his stuff, and it's something that his eyes glow a little when it comes to reading because he knows he's gonna get a good time out of the story. Another one is a friend and local author, Caroline Fernandes, who actually I've checked out a couple of her books, and The Adventures of Grandmasaurus is a good tale in order to teach kids about dinosaurs. It's this tale of a grandma in a school trip in a museum, and every time she sneezes, because they think she got magic dust up her nose, she turns into a different dinosaur, and they learn all about it. So interactive and ridiculous simultaneously. Kids love it. Finally, the other book I want to mention is the Dino Wrap book by Lexi and his family. They sent actually a few over to me sometime, and they also have raps on YouTube that you can check out if you want accompaniment tracks to go with it. But this is really good for kids who want a beat and some rhythm, so I encourage checking them out as well. So to get your kids into books, initially, at the stage we're at anyway, they love voices. They love being able to feel immersed in a story by giving all the different characters voices and being able to, give them some excitement of an adventure when it comes to stories. I know that when I read and the kids are leaning on me to read, the exciting stuff, if it's more of like a guidebook or whatnot, or something that has a little lower rhythm, that's my wife, she does that. But for me, they're like, okay, there's explosions and all this stuff happening, daddy's gotta read it with all the voices. And I feel that makes them, used to the idea of getting into books and the adventures that unfold by diving into one. So make it exciting for them, make it an event. And as they get more words, my 7-year-old's getting more words right now, and he can read things, he can pull them out of the air and see what's going on. As they get more words, they'll eventually take that mentality and imbue it into the things they read later on. So I encourage you to make it an event and make it exciting so that kids want to check it out from then on. Finally, I had the opportunity this year to join Telling Tales on their selection committee for the festival. And I think it was a really key opportunity for being able to bring in a slightly different perspective as a dad and man who reads to his children. I feel that there was a little bit of a different angle I was able to present when it comes down to the favorite things they like to read, because I don't know if it's all boys, but my boys love slapstick humor and poop jokes, and as unenlightening as those can be at times, it's still integral to their experience, in which, this is the stuff they gravitate to right now. As they get older, they'll want different things, but I want to make sure to honor who they are and also find books out there that are reflective of what makes them laugh, what makes them smile, what brings joy to them, because they have time to be sad later on when it comes to reading. We're not in that category yet, but soon enough. So being on a committee that is selecting books to be presented to more children, I think is such a key opportunity for being able to take that insight and be able to pay it forward, so that we have, more voices at the table when it comes down to the books we select. So yeah, that's me, Casey Palmer, on I Read Canadian Day. I hope you've gained some insight from this conversation, and I look forward to seeing you some other time. Thank you very much. Bye.